on the sea front earlier. Head right, Carl. Technically very good. He's just having a little walk. Getting his E9. Now Darren, he's got to really
important fight. Somebody's own has to go.
take this one, hasn't he?
They both do, Adam. This is a... And I expect fireworks early on in this contest.
And now let's welcome to the ring the defending knockout king, Abubaker, champion Amir, the Kurdish
thôi và chúng ta sẽ có điểm số thứ 5 dành đến cho Fedagot.
And he's also very
5-9, cách như vậy chỉ là 4 ván lộn thôi.
From the city of the shops, he's an intelligent guy. Coventry, where he has a string of bombs, and his fledgling boxing career is going pretty well. He did super welterweight, enters the ring. 2, another undefeated. Of championship boxing from the Bournemouth International. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a great night at the National Center in Bournemouth, England. Queensberry, along with their great sponsor. It is all being brought to you by Frank Warren Ford's Riyadh Season, 32 Red, you trade. A big thanks to those great sponsors. Bet, That Prize Guy, and Global Next. We get things started with 10-round schedule, and it will be for the Midlands area Super Bowl. It is a eliminator for the British title welterweight championship. Charge Ben Harmsworth, timekeeper Stephen Pucci. Sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control, Stewart and our 3 judges assigned will be of England and Victor Laughlin of Scotland. B. Mark Bates of England. Lee Ever, our referee in charge, third man in the ring. Introducing to you will be Kevin Parker of England. First, the challenger, fighting tonight out of the red and weighed in officially at 153-point corner. He comes to the ring wearing green with gold at 9 pounds. Hailing from Northampton, her career, and now as a professional in England, he had a stellar amateurs undefeated with 10 wins, 3 of his. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the undefeated 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Challenger, Carl Hale. The chosen one, Finn. And his opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He comes to this championship contest. He is the defending champion of the ring, wearing black with white, and weighed in officially. From Coventry, England, he is at 153.6 pounds. Coming to us, defeated with 9 wins, 6 knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome of his 9 wins, coming by way of the undefeated, reigning and defending champion, Amir, the Kurdish Midlands area super welterweight knockout king, Abubaker.
Carl, you both know the rules of it through the final. Obey my commands at all times, above all, protect yourself at all times. Instructions in the dressing room, you know what I expect of the fight. Good gloves.
Kevin Parker, really like him, one of our lead. Better BF Bivol too. And leading referees looked after beautifully. Now in charge of this one. Enticing clash to start this super.
Seconds out, round 1.
And it should be an in South Coast event, 19 wins between. There's also 9 knockouts as Amir Abubaker and Carl Hale. Well, 0 in the losses column to take this fight at this stage.
I think it's
so really good, Barry, to see these.
It's right for him as well at this time. I think these are sort of, they're looking to want to fight for bigger titles with more ambition. So stage their career, but they have to take this risk now to get over that line. You like to see this for young fighters to take the risk, and it's a line he doesn't need to with his work, but Abubaker has the power. Again, a little tentative start as we'd expect. Fails the guy who punches right down the, as we see here.
Yatranu dispatched in his 9 victories. He's been get those big clubbing hooks in
early, 6-0 as well, and he's starting fast against the
Tuddy in the first minute exactly what both need to do and foul.
all southpaw from Northampton.
Well, we've seen already keeps it nice and long and uses his feet. That's his key to success. And follows through with the right hand. That's his key. Feet are so. We've seen Abubaker when he lands that long left hook, and very important for Abubaker. He's got to get close. He's got to be fast. Oh, may have hurt him there, foul.
Oh, nice combinations.
That was a nice left hand, but a good counter from Abubaker.
And action sizzling up early here. First night from Bournemouth, live on the zone. And a minute and a half of this Saturday. We want this. We want plenty of it tonight.
And both servers stunned a little bit, and that can always put a panic on you. Early going plenty of bottle here, because both being stunned a little bit here. Not only is Susie clear, but both willing to fire back. See, for me, for stab, and that allows him to step back, step in, step out, fail. You got to be a little bit further out, step in with the jab, and then with that long looping left hook there of Abubaker, then be over that front foot, and allows Fail to land with that uppercut. And he counters with, he's going to be a little bit too far out to do that. He's going to have to lunge.
Fail comes back though with a terrific opener here.
Lovely
All the counters, and both of them having their success. Ian's left in the round, Barry, and I tell you what, the curtains.
I tell you, he took a good right hand there.
One of these two has the defences down, a mistake, and it could be.
Fail off Abubaker. There's some really good work here. Don't step in a little bit close.
Left hand from Fail.
But Fail just got to, when he hurts him, just keep it a little bit longer.
Well, maybe the more accurate puncher with that amateur pen. Really exciting first round, and agree. But I tell you what, neither can switch off here.
Yeah, Fail's countering so well with that through the middle, really, really well. He'll take a little step to the right and throw left hand. Good variation of the shot. He'll sling the uppercut to the left. Really good opening round.
Gammy's corner, run by Anthony Manning, both first
Corners,
round,
10 seconds.
Who did you like better, Barry? Landing shots, especially to the head in that.
I think Fail had more of an effect with the
Seconds
shots
out.
for me, and I thought stun Fail a few times then, and that's a bit of a trick. Look, we need to work
Round
for Abubaker,
two.
fighting back on the pressure, take the Fail. Can he just stand a bit tall? And when he thinks he hurts, he does over make it into a really good fight here.
Yeah, Coventry against North.
Committed times, but a really good first round. And
Hampton for the Midlands title. It's ended up in Bournemouth that have come down. Big numbers in the Middle East, defending champion. And both have found Abubaker was born in Kurdistan, where he's built a really good life for himself. The family escaped the war, came to Coventry undefeated in 9. Carl Fail in, but his quality, he was a very good amateur.
Yeah.
In 10, he's had a slow stop-start career.
That amateur pedigree is what we're seeing right now as well. Really does the basics very well. Counters, as we've already said. Really, really good boxing. Keeping things simple, extremely well with that left hand. Thinking all the time. The variation with the shot, very impressive, and has kept Abubaker.
lovely feet there from Fail. Just took a little step over to the right hand, stand through the middle. But that side there just allowed him then to really rotate there with that left. Too big in this row, sorry, Dan. Just a little bit lower and a little bit of a shot.
Well, he's got to try and get that left hook over the jab of Fail.
More head movements, making it a bit more difficult for Fail to let off the...
Abubaker, it's just timing the shot. Easier said than done. Shot comes back to the chin from Fail very quickly. That recoil, very, very sharp with his feet. And the so important.
Yeah, the intelligence from... But no signs of any problems, any ring. Fail impressive early. He's had a couple of years out. Rusty straight down to work and just proving...
I'm under a bit of pressure, Fail. I think that's important here. Even then,
a puzzle here.
And just staying calm there, just let his hands go like he should, but no real thought.
Whipped in, but there's a more...
So he's just hitting arms and gloves.
Yeah, body shot. The cultural look to the way Carl Fail's up.
Ever so slightly is back to touch the rope.
He's going about business here.
Yeah, I like his footwork as well. He'll get back and move straight back to the centre of the ring. You see, look, he'll move. Shot right through the middle as well. Look, when he's out of range, Good variation there with the left hand again, just changing things. Abubaker, he has his hands nice and high, tucked up, but when he fails,
Good right
Good
hand
work
out there.
there, yeah, very good work.
gets his shots going, he really is vulnerable to the shots of
Again, coming back here to head 4 years younger, fresher, fighting antibody, the Coventry man. He's more regularly, but is he as good as Carl Faye?
A bit quicker with the feet required. That's the left hook, just telegraphing the shot there. That was a good right hand from Abubaker. A few more feint there, but try and get round the outside of that lead hand of Faye.
Just variety good, and straight upstairs as well.
Fail.
Body shot from Fail. Good finish to the round from Carl.
Remind him, because otherwise what he's doing is getting that touch a bit, which we don't want. Okay. You know what I'm saying, don't you? Don't let him in, and we need that move. Concentrate. Do not let him in. Movement. Every time you fuck off, right? Got me? Lovely pace.
He's looking like left hook. That's good stuff. He looking here, left hook. He looking all the time.
Body shot's good. That's the one we done damage in the first.
Yeah.
Martin Bowes, the Peacock Gym with
Remember what we were, we hit the body, then the head. Yeah.
the Carl Fail, whose
Corners, 10
accuracy
seconds.
and
Opening couple of
Seconds
rounds
out.
for Carl Fail. Boxing nicely.
his flow is lovely to watch.
Yeah, really, really good.
Just caught the eye of Victor Lachlan here, isn't it? You can almost touch the judges, the ring, the fight. One of the judges at ringside. It really is it's close quarters. It is.
I like the venue. First time I've been here, Adam, and trick atmosphere later on this evening.
Yep, right.
Yes, on top, no doubt. Gonna have an elect.
And Garner's army.
On top.
But you got the balcony now, sort of. Sorry, you want to explain?
On top. What does that mean?
I would say looking slowly to Barry these days. It's this old age that is.
Large and looming.
See, that's better there from Abubaker.
The bank, the atmosphere will be.
They're going to just that lateral movement just helps him just close the gap. His punches is a little bit too wide. He's just lifting his elbows a little bit quicker. Just needs to ease up before he throws the shots, and it makes him a little bit more readable.
Carl Fail, who's a 10-0 twin brother. Got to get in, hasn't he, and work that long body of Ben around the corner. But both really needing their careers ignited there. They are inseparable, both undefeated, great characters.
Do you know what it is? This is a stance. Doesn't really know how to get past that lead hand. An orthodox fighter for me in Abubaker that's struggling with the southpaw to fail. And it's just stopping him to do the front foot, just caught inside the stance of Fail, getting in any kind of rhythm right now. You see, he doesn't really know.
And that's a guy probably used to be on the line with that right hand, but the right, this changing stance. The right hand shot's further away than usual, isn't it? Because of the twist.
Abubaker just fought 5 weeks ago, beating Jack Mayer, but has he come up against anyone with a mantle in a title defence? His 3rd fight of the year, the class and experience.
He took a few shots there, but when he span in, he could.
Of Carl Fail, who's moving well here.
Straight back really quickly. Nice 1-2 down the line. His work
Tonight, body shots of Fail, especially after the layoff.
just needs it, isn't it? That's all. So it's easier to score.
I think he's been good.
Yeah, look, he's just not overcomplicating anything from Abubaker. I'd like to see him bring the shot through the middle. That's the shot right now. He's sticking to his guns. He's doing what he does well. This is better. The uppercut as well.
Yeah, seeking out that up the barber shops in the city that brought us the Coventry man who looks after Dean Piffy, Richie Everett, many good fights.
He's got to be careful there, Phil, because he does look, he's tall. He does
Over the years.
lean back and go a little tall with the chin there. Just go careful with committal times, but really good first round. Abubaker, when he does jump in like that, he's got to target the hit.
To keep that right hand up as well, Fail. That was a nice left hook from on the ropes, Fail. Abubaker, this is better work, but he doesn't need to be standing here.
Next Saturday. There's the double Slavosky. In with Julian Lane. It's DK Bill from America. Gonja Gogo, FC 79. Chicago for the first time in 10 years. Oscar DeWatt We've got Golden Boy promotions as well, heading to tackling Kennison Jr. It's a super, plenty to look forward to. Lightweight showdown, so it's been quite a July and August. Good start to this one. Abubaker. It should be as hot as well. From Coventry, Carl Fale from Northampton. Skirt-like outfit. Autism in the green and gold. On the front of it, something that's very important to him and Ben by their cousin Tim. And they have Carl, who was taken in when his father died. A son, Sean, who has autism, and he's pensioned to it. Callum Smith, similar.
Yeah.
Good to see.
Yeah.
Always trying to draw a
spot on. That's the example that sprung to mind. And now just keep taking the step to the left-hand side. Try and get on that. He just needs to get that left foot across Abubaker, and he's doing it a little bit more outside of Fale. And if you foul, just do exactly what you're doing there. Abubaker, again, that shot. Keep it straight, try and get that left hand through the middle. Keep frustrating Barry with the left hand. Is a peach.
Yeah, I think for that jab, sort of think a little bit more. You want to encourage Abubaker to needs to be busier now. I mean, not reckless, but you can be more active with that commit from too far out. That's when you're going to hit the target. Clean has the ball through the middle, and certainly that jab's going to make him reset all the time. That uppercut to the body or to the chin's going to come into play. Going to be able to see when you're retreating like this all the time, just allowing Abubaker, he gets a bit of success and he lands it, keeps him in the fight. A little bit of confidence, and every now and again, when he does commit to an attack.
He's with Coventry boys, then Christ the King, ABC, and Abubaker, and he cast about 33 amateur bouts, always aggressive to try and do that here and slow the... When it's at his pace, Fale, he's look rhythm and the legs down of Carl Fale because he's good.
You see what I mean? That's the prime example there, because you're allowing him to come. You get yourself in the corner, and all Abubaker has to do there is just commit to the attack. He's not being active enough with his hands. It's just what he's willing to do.
But he can't hit him there. He's work from the southpaw. Having trouble pinning Fale down. This is lovely. Northampton has brought us Sean York, which we were at the other week. Tell Cameron, of course, who had a good win in New.
Good work this. To skip either side though, Abubaker. Don't just the angles.
Yeah, trying to get those body shots.
Stand in front of your opponent. You've got them backed onto the ropes. Try and fight.
Battled in, but a lovely countering backhand that's catching the eye.
And also, he is blocking a lot of the shots here
from Fale, and it's that precision, that quality.
Abubaker,
and there's a cut as well, Barry Soder. So they'll have work to do in that blue. Interrupt on the right eye. Abubaker, it's happened to him before. Corner into round. Tonight, the Midlands champion.
No, just telegraph.
Just doesn't look comfortable to me.
Up in the shots, that's all right now. And again, as I say, I think he's really struggling with the southpaw stance of Fale.
Yeah, good work from Carl Fale on August the 23rd. This is a big announcement. That's in the boxing world, but coming up, announcement Saria A coming soon to home in the UK. It's all included. His own Italian football with a new in your subscription. It's just, there's the cut, but it's also out of... Meanwhile, range from Abubaker, isn't it? And Carl Fale.
He's staying nice and calm, and there is a bit of pressure. He's no.
I tell you what, he's boxing really well.
Again, he's tucking him nice and calm on the ropes. The elbows tucked and tight, the hands are high. He can be a little bit more of a bully here now. We don't rush his work again. He's good. He'll be able to block and counter most of the shots. But I still think that strong jab stepping in behind it is important for
Abubaker. But the 25-year-old, well, he's got work to do.
Coming forward.
Slightly dejected look in the corner of Abu. At the tempo here into the 5th round. There's an argument close, but he's certainly the Carl Fale has won everything so far. One or two of his challenger who has settled better. This is what he needs.
Yeah, the third round wasn't terrible for Abubaker, but this is good one. Momentum. Needs to get busy, needs to work the start. They think the uppercuts are there.
You have the power punch
low. Really work the body rings, you can go back upstairs.
It's important now here. Under some pressure for the first real time. He's got Abubaker as Carl Fale. Just not a puncher. Fale, 3 knockouts in the 10 whip. But he won't want to be caught in too many of them, so often he has to go long. They'll be used to those positions around the ring.
Look, Abubaker's landed more of the heavier shots, 59 to the 54. And apparently the big puncher here. It's failed. And as Barry said there as well, I'd like to see him just be a bit more assertive on the front feet, then take your feet in with a couple of shots.
And also when you bring this...
But he has the opportunity foul. When he spins off, holds the centre
himself on the rope. I mean, Abubaker's trying to push him back with the forward. But when you're volunteering in space which Paul is quite often, he's saying, you know, do that side. He doesn't get responded. Still trying to come forward. You can get yourself in a little bit of trouble there every now and again. I mean, use that front foot, step in and out with the punch. That's the secret. You can take this from the centre of the ring with a solid, really hard jab.
Big counter from Fail about 20 seconds or so, and everyone... Abubaker having a decent round though. It's this one in the corner alongside us was applauding pressure that he's trying to rev up.
Breathing heavy, looks comfortable still under pressure. He's still moving freely, isn't he, Foul? Not... Yeah, just stay here, let your shots go. That's better from Abubaker coming forward. It's a lovely from Foul. Just stop this momentum on the front foot.
Clash of styles this, and sets the tone for promoting the huge show at Wembley with 90,000. Another good night on DAZN, Queensbury than last week, but just goes to show that at every level.
It really is.
It's just not making the right matches, isn't it? Here,
boxing is delivering.
Two undefeated kids who want to win, and stylistically it's a good match. It's a nice tangle up, but this has been a pretty neat affair as well. And you don't always get that with Southpaw and Orthodox fighters, but also it's the desire that they both have. They don't take the silly risk in the fight, but they send the best they can. So I was making, you know, and making a rushing it. They're both trying to. He's had enough success in every round to keep him motivated to try and go and do a little time there because the round from Abubaker there. Yeah, a bit more. And Fail can do a little more himself, I think. Good right.
He's around there at the halfway stage, trying to just clawed it back on the inside. But on the judges' cards. Edges on the fringes of the Bournemouth International. Ryan Garner. Centre way back there with his man.
Really good domestic clashes, isn't it?
Oh, it's fabulous. It really is. As soon as it was announced, Barry, I couldn't really good
prestigious titles.
wait for it, this one.
Yeah, and the fact that it's more 23 months, the Rangers come back and the beats and cuts level and now go for the European title.
Terry Stewart, one of the most
just one trying to get better, cement himself a great
round 6. Boxing, Jimmy McDonald Jr. form and fancies this. Here there with Reece Bellotti, who's on red hot. He is the underdog slightly, and he is in enemy.
Not at all. He'll take any challenge that comes his way.
Big territory, but Bellotti won't care about that one little bit.
The Cinderella man, if you like. It's a big, big event. But this one here, just seeing Foul, just looking to hold his feet. Fight this evening. Tonight's made a little bit more at the start of this 6th round, and look, that come back. I tell you now, when you set the tone, you think really be demoralising. If he was able to push Abubaker, but then you start getting bullied, the soul destroying.
Abubaker's made him work.
Ahead on all our cards.
For everything. I think we have to give him that much respect. Trying to push forward, but just to be able to smart with a shot. He's had a success in every round to keep him in the selection at times. He's not the least of his work.
Fail. Had an elbow injury. Good quality though from Carl. And this one, we thought Abubaker was made for him. Inactivity, difficult, but he fancied the come forward aggressor and then he could pick him off.
Can he come back? I need to get that left foot on the outside, and I would target that body.
Continue to do that for the 10.
Again, of the southpaw, Carl Foul with a straight right. A bit more thought required in his work, just loading up and straight down the middle. Then you can go back upstairs with the left hook. Someone with the reaction, the speed, the know-how of finish high with the right hand.
I think he needs sharper move now.
He's just seeing these shots coming. That's better. He started low.
He's going to throw a lot of back. And not so much like the speed, but and just a little bit sharper in the movement, so you commit to it over to your left hand, slip inside on an angle rather than sort of roll. You do it really quick. Take that right shoulder over your left knee, throw that right hand right on the chest. Just sharper with every movement. And then you double up with that left hook, and you go to the other side. And
going back to Foul as well, he's not doing much wrong at all here. He is in hold the centre of the ring now, try and be the boss, try and be the bully. Inviting a lot of pressure. But as me and Barry been saying, I was telling you, it really does break the heart.
That's a question. He hasn't lost in England since
of your opponent.
Has he got the power, Carl Fell, I guess? 2015, and he hasn't lost at Midlands now. But here comes Abubaker again with level. He was telling us since he was a schoolboy of 11, come forward aggression that's making this a really good. Fell comes back. Yeah, very good watch.
Yeah, two good straight right hands there from Abubaker. Really
That's the quality again, and it's not because Carl Fell like there. He looks fabulous. Quite as consistent last couple of rounds, but when he does...
Touching him up with a jab, touching him up with a double jab and a touch him up, keep him busy. When can we go low and high? Single jab, just keeping him busy. Yeah, few feints. When his back touches the ropes, we need to be a little bit more unpredictable. Present, because he's trying to time out everything off him. Don't lunge in and overcommit. Just get there and be... Watch your throw. A double jab, a single jab and a triple jab. You got to keep touching him. Right hand to the body, left hook jab, touch him up. When you get there, go low and high to the head. Don't lead with the left hook. Yeah, come on. Yeah, how you feel? I'm letting him off.
and also, he has an effective...
When you get him on the ropes, keep him there.
He hasn't been hit, that's the most important. He hasn't really worried about it. But it is believing when he does the face down with the eyes, change his style or act over this. That's been a good thing. But he needs to do something differently just to change the pattern of the fight, I feel.
It's a timeout called by Kevin Parker. The 7th of 10, Midlands area title. And on we go. On the line, also an eliminator for the British super welterweight, Abubaker from Coventry, Carl Fell from Crown. Two unbeaten fighters going into this. Northampton. Funny that a Midlands title ends up...
As far as we've all said, we need to see it
on the south coast, but we're enjoying it.
Yeah, it's been a good clash. Change of pace here from Abubaker. Needs to be quicker. Feet. Needs to try something different here. He needs to get on the chest. He needs to be quicker with them. It's a little too predictable, and we've already mentioned that the good work at the minute of Abubaker. Amateur pedigree of Carl Fell, and he's just reading, looks in nice on the back. But if anything, look, we pointed out, just invite him from there, but generally sharp, accurate, too much pressure. I'd like to see him just get back to centre ring and work picking his shots well.
Yeah, and as you said that there, he's picking the shots lovely. Double jabs, and then two single jabs, sorry, and a lovely left hand. 3 punches there, all 3 single shots, but really 2 in the middle there from Fell, who, again, as Abubaker Fell, theoretically, should work a treat for him. If he gets back and starts to slow, then that good technique.
He's up the tempo a little bit, Carl Fell, but poor Abubaker's had a couple of wins over. Abubaker needs to respond, and great work there from the south. Unbeaten novices, but Carl Fell just a different level pedigree, and it just goes to show it. If you start this all here, that terrific sport early, you have a rhythm, a feel about you, don't you?
A knack of finding openings and
a second nature.
Yeah, an understanding. Barry said, I think like we'll both agree, both being, I guess, the conventional when they're the aggressors. Barry's already pointed out, there's almost like a light in all boxes, if you like, that when your opponent does slow that bulb that goes off and you know that you've got your man, everything just sort of, again, just needs to find the angles, take a step either side, becomes a lot easier to read. But this is really good work from Abubaker's side.
Work.
Lovely, crisp work. It's the
right hit there from Fell. Good shot and a left hand on the middle. Good.
Cleaner, attractive shots from Carl. Baker's had the industry, the work rate, the ball like that left hand, and as much as Abu volume.
But this is where that stepping in and out's going to work for first shot. You step half and step out then. Back, Abubaker now stepping out with that jab. Banging, will step in with it. He's going to go for it. He's going to throw, he's going to miss, and you get him again.
And he's settling in a bit now for the Coventry man. Carl missed again and again there. The frustrations fail. His boxing beautifully tonight. It doesn't, and I know the frustrations. I
tell you what, it doesn't look like he's been out in the ring a couple of years, does it?
Had his brother Ben on a podcast, and he opened up about the different. It's been a hard journey for both of them. They've held equalities that they've had. They lost their dad when they were young, and each other up there. They're lovely guys. They're loved him to get going. He's 29 now, Carl, and this is a big Northampton actually, and they just need something. Yeah, and he's answering it.
And the right opportunity, almost scared, if you like, something to really get the juices flowing, and for him to you know, really train. We're seeing a really good Carl.
10 seconds.
I think that he's winning quite well here, so he has to. And it's about discipline now for him. This is a fight that you would think that he has to take discipline with his approach. Try and increase the pace a bit.
Happy to go Esserman in the amateurs.
He can be a bit more forceful, but don't make any mistakes.
for the national title. Doing. Coming off that victory over Josh Taylor. Fail. And we know how well echoes and just an opportunity actually to pay respect to Josh. Wonderful, undisputed champion. Just a word on Josh. To announce his retirement a few days ago.
Wow, what a fighter. What a fighter he was. Honestly, he'll be missed. There's a lovely dip of the knees there from Cole. 100%. And he threw the left hand. It was a lovely shot. It really was. Just chain variation.
If you look at the back foot there of Abubaker,
The level of the shot. Again, just showing us plenty of error.
he's facing, no, he needs to face it more inward, only ever so slightly. So just to come forward at the moment, it'll make the movements sharper and faster. You get on the ball of your foot then with your big toe in. That allows you. So he's having to drag his front foot when he's coming forward. So he's still closing it quick enough, and hasn't had as much success as maybe he's the gap. It just slows you down a little bit more. And that's probably what he can't used to in the past against a guy who's obviously better on his feet with Cal Fair. Little adjustments for a lot of fighters, just turning your foot literally. And that looks like, a couple of degrees more towards the target, and it anchors down for more power potentially, but it will make such a difference. You see the foot there is facing the other way. It means you can't turn through and you can't push forward.
Again, look at the power punches landed. His foul was landed.
Quick enough to get to the target.
In the heavier shots, and you look at the 9 wins and in the heavy shots, it's not.
He's thrown a huge amount
The
of
6 stoppages from Abubaker. You'd think it's him who's
over 300. Abubaker and maybe deserves in the 8th round. Barry hurt. Carl Fail hurt. A bit more on the cards as he's getting his hurt for the first time. It's going straight all over. Carl Fail, super welterweight champion. He's 11-0. Gets his big win. He is the Midlands area, and he's announced himself tonight. He was really good.
incredible. Really boxed well there. I think that was the only victory that was. Incredible performance. Only his 4th stoppage. That really has quick with feet and hands. The no of 11 wins. You wouldn't have thought so. He's boxed to a T there. How and that ending Barry was spot on.
Do you know what? You know what started? That's how it started. And he took a shot with his feet square. It started there with an error from Abubaker, who squared his feet, and then you got no with him. But then Cal Fail, fantastic from him. So no guy who can't punch. He punches every shot, hit the target after. The accuracy of that finish was fantastic enough and accurate enough to get the job done, and he was good tonight.
If me and my brother are coming for everything, Carl and really
me and my brother are coming for everything.
impressed. Ben Fail, Ben will be absolutely delighted. That so impressive tonight, and that left hook will live and breathe this sport together. He was the one that just troubled Abubaker.
The shot, okay, Abubaker literally gives him a target to hit.
And he never Barry recovered.
No, he never. But look at the accuracy now. Taking his time, looking for the target, rather than just throw wild in for every shot.
He picked every shot.
Really, he's picking his shots. He's looking for the target, detonating on the
Really superbly crafted that performance tonight.
Speed, the accuracy, not loading up with anything when he had. Yeah, look, we've mentioned it. You've mentioned it numerous times. The amateur pedigree. Look, this Abubaker hurt. You just knew the quality that he had. Difficult for Abubaker to recover. That was a very. That accuracy, that speed, you knew it was going to be very good performance. That one, but really kick-started.
Just the referee did the right thing, but ironically, Abubaker takes a great shot by
careers, especially after 2 years out, Barry.
Ironically, he took too many punches away. He half took the knee. I think he should have got back up. He defended himself. The referee had to step in. That was a really good. I think he would have got stopped. I think he could have got back up. He just took too many. Almost half fail, not just the finish, from the start to the finish. Calmness and a great finish as well. He picked the shots really well, boxed sensibly, in control.
Mile from Carl Fail. After nearly 2 career, he was actually sparring with this guy. Jack is out. He puts on the display of his Rafferty, who's in an absolute humdinger with Garner and Bellotti. It's Rafferty against Portsmouth domestically, just like the one we've got tonight. Mark Chamberlain, His Excellency's favourite mark, the 23rd in Altrincham. Chamberlain, Jack Rafferty, undefeated, August. Well, what a start to this, which will have the... And Carl Fail has produced a performance. Super welterweights on standby.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official
Thomas.
time. 2 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 8. Gives off the contest. Therefore, your winner by weight, our referee in charge, Kevin Parker, way of technical knockout. Still undefeated area super welterweight champion. Defeated and new Midlands Call, the chosen one.
Respect between the two. Abubaker loses.
Phil.
Great for the first time in his career, an 0-1 record. And the chosen one, well, it's that Carl Fail extends his unbeaten. Shows everything perfectly tonight. Great tap. Fail, one to watch.
Right, we need interview. Right, we need interview.
Executed superbly. Carl Death.
Fail, 2 years out of the ring, you've come back.
Over to you, my friend.
Well, Carl, and you've just become the Midlands area champion. How does that feel?
With the time off and stuff, it feels like a world title. It's been I can't really describe it right now. To be honest, a long, long road. At some point last year, I didn't think I was... And look, I can't take all the credit. Martin Bowers, the peacock, going to fight again, but I stayed in the gym. I stayed with my twin, and I've got to give all them a massive shout-out. The sparring of...
How did you get it done tonight? There was a lot of talk about your amateur...
got in that gym. It brought me back like I never left.
Pedigree. Felt like you showed a bit of everything tonight. How did you get it done?
The gym, like I said, I can't take all the credit. We've been working hard. It's all the work in the last couple of years. Although I haven't been training all the time and sparring, Martin, he's a great coach, and that's why I said I can't take all the credit. We've been working, we've been practicing, and look, he's developed me into the professional I am today. And I feel like we put ourselves back on the map after. I feel like we went a bit... It was a big step forward for me and my brother. I feel like take quiet. And look, the Fail twins are here, and we're here to stay.
Title eliminator. It feels like your ambitions are way beyond. Listen, you've got this lovely belt. Tonight was also a British Tom Midlands level, right?
Yeah, look, Joe, when I got told that and I talk about it, I said my sole focus, a couple of weeks ago, and I said straight to my brother, I said, I don't even want is on tonight, on this opponent, on this fight. But now it's done, look.
Carl Fail, you are back. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dev. It's the British title eliminator. I'm ready.
He certainly is back. What a fight to kick things off here in Bournemouth. And